A demo of CodeMate AI, your AI pair programmer that's here to help you write, fix, and maintain your codebase using natural language. Let's begin by exploring a codebase of a blogging web app. This particular project is built on the Django framework. Our goal here is to see how CodeMate can enhance our coding efficiency and simplify the developer's experience, making coding not only more efficient but also more enjoyable. We'll kick off by examining a specific file I have open. My plan is to refactor some of the code in this file. I am selecting the code that I want to refactor. By clicking on CodeMate and typing in "refactor this code," I'll hit enter. And just like that, in a few seconds, it's been fixed. You can even view the changes made. I noticed that it added a validation where I previously made a mistake. Now, back to this file. Let's explore what else CodeMate can do. We'll focus on how to add inline comments and create documentation. Adding inline comments is straightforward. Similar to refactoring, select the code, navigate to CodeMate, and request it to add inline comments. In a matter of seconds, comments will appear, explaining each line's purpose. Now, let's move on to discussing docstrings. For creating documentation for a specific function, select the code, click on CodeMate, and ask it to generate docstrings. And there you go. We've got the docstrings ready, detailing the function's purpose, parameters, and more. You can review these to understand the function's role and descriptions. Next, let's delve deeper into interacting with the code. If you're curious about what a particular function or section of code does, here's how to find out. Simply select the code, right-click, choose CodeMate, hover over to open chat, and reference the file. Ask, "What is this code for?" And within seconds, it'll explain the functions like the search blocks function and the share block function. It's simple and interactive. Moreover, you can engage with your entire code base, not just a single file. By mentioning the @ symbol, you can access your knowledge base, which provides detailed information about your GitHub, documents, and code base. So, how do you add items to this knowledge base? It's actually quite simple. Click the Manage Knowledge Base button. The first option allows you to import your current codebase, the one you're working on right now. You can select a specific file, a subfolder, or the entire file structure. Importing web URLs, product documentation, PDFs, or Google Drive documents is also possible. You can specify the level of depth for the document. Additionally, you can import repositories linked to your account, or any public or private repository. Once imported, it fetches the branches and stores them in the knowledge base for easy access. You can view your current knowledge base, including GitHub repositories, documentation, or any code base you've stored, where you can view or delete any unwanted items. Let's return to the chat. What we'll do here is reference our code base. I'm going to ask CodeMate, what information are we collecting when a user signs up? By asking this, we're setting the stage for some interesting insights. After posing the question, CodeMate will reference the files in the code base. It's going to explain what specific data is being collected from the user. What's great is that it also highlights the exact files it referenced. This is incredibly helpful because now we can easily understand the context and, if needed, open those files with just a simple click. This demonstrates an effective way to interact with our files. Next, I'll reference the GitHub repository in my knowledge base. I'll ask how to implement GraphQL in my current code base. This project we're referencing already uses GraphQL in a blogging application, so let's explore how to integrate that feature. CodeMate will guide us by identifying where changes are needed in the codebase, specifying which files to modify, and detailing the necessary mutations to add. It's not just a vague overview, but a well-defined guide. Moreover, it will show exactly which files were referenced. This ensures we have a crystal-clear understanding of the process. Now, let's shift our focus to the documentation at hand. I'll inquire about why Flask might be a better choice than Django for my current project. By referencing my current code and files, it will provide the pros and cons, helping me determine which framework could be the better option. Now, we'll take a look at another feature of CodeMate, the web browsing feature. I'll turn this on, remove the reference file, and pose a recent question to see it in action. I'll ask about Willow by Google and its significance. Within seconds, it will pull in web references and generate a comprehensive response about its breakthroughs, particularly in quantum computing. The answer is well framed, giving us valuable insights. Now, let's test the debugging capabilities of CodeMate on a specific file. When I click Debug, it provides a detailed debugging report. It identifies potential problems and even offers a refined version of the file, addressing all the errors detected. Additionally, I'll explore the Generate Test Cases option. I'll select our current file and request it to create relevant test cases. CodeMate first documents the file for its understanding, then proceeds to generate the test cases. A new file is created with all the pertinent test cases tailored for this file.